Well, hey CLF, it's Pastor Josh, and here's a Monday rehash of yesterday's message. So yesterday we talked about the work and rest balance, and I remember years ago being in a room with a very well-known pastor who was really upset. Somebody said, hey, how do you get a balance between work and rest? And he said, I don't think there is such a thing. And I understand the sentiment he was getting across, that it's difficult to find. It's maybe not perfect from week to week, but we are called to work 6 days and rest one, to give 6 days to labor in the work of our hands and to not be lazy, and then to give a day to rest with the Lord. And one of the things that I think maybe triggers some things is when we talk about Sabbath, we talk about rest. Some of you may be thinking about like blue laws, when it used to be illegal to do certain activities on Sundays, or maybe for a Sabbath for you is getting dressed in a stuffy outfit and being forced to be in church for 8 hours. And I don't know what Sabbath conjures up for you, but Jesus was really clear that Sabbath was something that was a blessing to us, that we got to serve God on the Sabbath. We get to rest in the Sabbath. Jesus would often teach on the Sabbath. He'd heal on the Sabbath, right? So he was part of doing work that was for the Lord on the Sabbath, but he took rest from all the other things. And Colossians 2 protects us from being legalistic about this too, because Paul writes in Colossians 2 verse 16 that don't let anyone judge you on what Sabbath day you use. And so is it Saturday or Sunday? Well, both of those have been historically true, but it doesn't really matter. What matters most is that you take a day of rest in the Lord, because again, the Sabbath was not made, or man was not made for the Sabbath. Sabbath was made for man. And so find a day. Hopefully it's a day that it becomes a pattern for you, but it doesn't have to. And find a day in your 7 days and take a day of rest, spiritual rest in the Lord. Spend time quiet with the Lord in his presence. Spend time in prayer and worship. It's why Sundays work really good for this, because we're kind of already in the habit of spending time with the Lord in church. And so those things flow together well. And I just wanted to share that quickly with you. So CLF, love you. See you next time.